Hi, everyone. It's Heather Bristol, in-house sommelier for the Wine Hooligans.
And I'm Damian Davis. I'm the Portlandia producer, and we're going to go taste through the Portlandia 2019 Willamette Valley Pinot Gris. Heather, I love this Pinot Gris and Oregon Pinot Gris in general because it's such a great seafood wine and summer wine. It's the perfect summer sipper, and the zest that Oregon produces with high acid makes it great for food and seafood.
It has so much minerality on the nose, but it's also really floral, which isn't typical for a Pinot Gris. What makes it so floral?
We wanted to highlight those floral notes. And when we go to produce the final blend, we put just a little drop, a splash, less than 1% of Riesling, less than 1% of Gewürztraminer. And that really sort of lifts the nose and gives you that nice honeysuckle floral aroma. And the rest of it, you're right, is pure minerality and that real bright, zesty acid that you get out of Pinot Gris. And Oregon's just that perfect climate. These original plantings came from that little northeast corner of France, up in that Alsatian area. UC Davis is where they were the original pioneers in Oregon were planting and experimenting, and then they came up to Oregon in the 60s and produced the first commercial Pinot Gris vineyard in the United States.
So is that why you called it Pinot Gris instead of Pinot Grigio?
Yes, exactly. Same exact grape, but Oregon, the origin of the vines were from France, and so they used the French pronunciation.
Makes sense. Well, this is delicious. It's very exotic. It's very floral. I'm picking up a little bit of ginger, which maybe is from that splash of Gewürztraminer.
There's another note. It's basically Surlees, so it rests on the lees, and you get that sort of the nutty, creamy texture to the mouthfeel. We finished it. When we bottle it, we put a tiny little trace of CO2 in there. It's not enough to call it an effervescence or even a spritz. It's just, again, a note that sort of livens up the mouthfeel of it. And you can hear it when you open it. You get a little bit of, whether I'm like cracking fresh crab or oysters and clams, or just a zesty white wine that you want while you're cooking in the evening, a little bit in your glass, a little bit in that sauce to deglaze the pan. I think it's perfect white wine.
It's so crisp and so refreshing, and I think it's perfect for the heat of the summer.
Yeah, you want something really zesty and refreshing, and that's what this is. If I could describe Oregon, it's the perfect climate for these grapes, the Pinot Noir and the Pinot Gris, but also just the purity of fruit you get for it. It just showcases this grape so well, and I love it.